Guys, so welcome back to the channel. This is going to be the second heat of the men's 100 meters. So it features Kishane Thompson as well as one of the other Jamaican athletes, and then we also have a slew of other athletes that are around the world. So like I said, we're not gonna do anything else. We're gonna talk about the execution of what Kishane Thompson is going to be doing. Like I said, I think him and Noah as well as Oblique are the overwhelming favorite, and Kishane has been putting a lot of people on the scene, especially what he did in Prefontaine, how he's able to shut down at the last 20 or 10 meters ahead of a lot of athletes. He's very explosive, but it's the end part, the part where he's trying to finish, is always the issue for him. So let us watch to see what happens.
The twitch there for the Benitez in the blocks, but they get away okay. Kishane Thompson with his normal style there, just moves up through the faces.
And that's scary. You see what he just did? He executed so quickly, but at the same time, he looked on both ends to see if there was anybody in his rear view area and then shut it down. With a 9:95, he is ready to run even faster. If this is his opener, we definitely gonna see him get more serious as he prolongs into the semis. You see, the way he's separated from every other athlete, he literally has a 5-meter gap from everybody else. Everybody else is basically playing catch up, and his legs, his feet hasn't even touched the ground. He's literally floating from the track. And his front mechanic, I've been saying this for the longest, his front mechanic is so good that I think beating him for this championship is going to be very, very, very hard. They're going to have to convince me how they're going to beat Kishane Thompson. But so far, he is very composed, and that is very disturbing to me. I always say this, like, when you see an athlete of such stature very composed, especially we saw him run a 9:75. He is now the sixth fastest of all time, and if he runs even faster, I think he will be the man to get closer to Asafa, or even Johan Blake's time or Tyson Gate's time with a 9.69. If it not happened this World Championship, I could see it happening next year. I know next year is a down year, but they'll still have like a competitive year. But 2027 is the next World Championships, which will be held in Beijing, China. So I could see him getting closer to that time and really getting ready for the LA games. So let's see what's gonna happen. That was clean. That was clean.
Super easy from Kishane Thompson.
So we're gonna see that again before we close out. But you see how the way he executed, his head was down throughout the whole part until he got to like the 30-meter mark and really started like powering away from the other athletes. He almost as if he slingshot.
They get away okay. Kishane Thompson with his normal style there, just moves up through the faces.
That was cool.
He's looking around, he looks right, he looks like 9.95 for that. Similar to Melissa Jefferson-Wooden on the women's side, and that was just super easy from Kishane Thompson.
So we're gonna stop it here. Like I said, this was an amazing experience. I definitely, like I mentioned before, seeing Kishane really getting ready to do something very special. If he doesn't win, I see Noah taking it. And if Noah takes it, that will make it his third time winning, if I'm not mistaken, because Noah has been doing the 100 and 200 for a while now. So I see Noah doing something, but Noah started his season similar to Sha'Carri, kind of late. He kicked off his season with the 200 and then came back and ran a part of the trials. So like I said, this is going to be a very intense 100 meters. Lord knows who's going to win. I see Oblique Seville getting back into the race due to the fact if he gets the fastest loser's time, he could actually get in by petitioning the other times, but only that will tell us what's going to happen. So we're going to do the next heat, and then we're going to jump into the semis, like basically talk about it, and then we're going to jump into the final, which is going to be right after all of these things. So thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And like I said, later on, we will be doing the women's and men's 200. And then we will see if we could start the later on, like late. We're going to see if we could add the women's hurdles and the men's hurdles, the straight hurdles, like the 110 and the 100 women's hurdles. And then we're jumping into the first round of the 400 meters for the men's and women. So that's how we're gonna do it. So thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I cannot stress this enough. The more you guys share my videos, this will help me produce more positivity across the YouTube algorithm, and I greatly appreciate from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys soon.